this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I've got something fancy from Taiwan. This is A-Sha Noodles' beef noodle soup. You'd think in a package this fancy it would be like, you know, beef noodle soup of the gods or beef noodle soup extreme, but no, beef noodle soup. So it's been funny lately. I've been doing ones that seem to have like different ways of cooking than I normally partake in, but that's all good. I can adapt like the Borg. So alright, basically you get a pack of noodles, the broth, which you don't add any water to. It's like, think of this as a can, and a little bit of, this looks like spring onion or chive to sprinkle on top, and that's all you do. This one is gonna cook for why do they make these so small? 5 to 6 minutes. So we'll set the old timer to 5 and 1/2 minutes. Okay. Got our scissors. And dropping it in here for 5.5 minutes. Miles is home again today. Normally he has the day off, but I guess it's like both my boys, one lives in Stanwood, one lives here. Stanwood is about 40 minutes from here, and they're closed too. Today though, it's actually starting to get warm enough again to melt, but I'm looking, there's a roof right over there. And usually when it snows, within like, by like noon the next day, it's all gone. It's all melted. So that's just not the case this time. So the noodles are cooking. What about this? You just dump it in and bring it to a boil. So that's what I am going to do. Smells good. Did that make a big mess? I'm really hoping it didn't. Doesn't look like it did. And this has Australian Wagyu beef in it. They told me, hey, you might want to mention that. I thought that'd be fun to mention. A lot of people think noodles like the, you know, instant noodles, and they're like, that stuff's crap. There ain't nothing good in that. What are you, nuts? I might be nuts, but there's fancy junk in this. Come on. Oh, now I got it on me. Say. So put that over here. I'm not actually, I know it's recipe time, but I don't think I'm going to really add much, if anything, to it. I think I want to see how it is straight up, and portray it as such. But yeah, it's is melting a little bit. Got down to 13 degrees this morning. Crazy business. And this is Wednesday. Tomorrow it's supposed to just get barely above freezing. And tomorrow night it's supposed to snow again. And the news people keep saying, we have different weather models here, blah, blah, blah. And there's a couple of them showing up to 5 inches in the Seattle area. Yeah, so that's not like something I'm really pleased about. You know, it's like I haven't been able to go out on my walks and junk with my daughter. I'm like, I'm gonna get whiny about it, honestly. I'm really like, what the heck? Miles is bored. Are you bored, Miles? Are you bored? Oh, he's hopping around. I did find a 2+ hour YouTube video that's just Sesame Street songs, so they're like losing their mind. It's funny too, they've got a new hobby. If you say like E-I-E-I-O, like Old MacDonald, both of them will start going E-I-E-I-E-I-E-I and running around screaming it and chasing each other and bumping into each other. It's pretty rad. It's noisy, but it's really cool. Those are the cool things that you get when you... It comes with the parent package, you know. You get the dirty butts and the cranky attitudes a lot of the time, but you also get the funny things like that. Now, those are what I like. Mimi's really got bad attitude lately. Wow. It's pretty impressive. I mean, I don't know where she's getting it from, but I think the fact that she's acting her age, she's 2. So. But she's learned the words no and mine. And that's like really been a very showcased part of her vocabulary lately. You should be you only got 30 seconds left. Soup, boil. Yeah, this thing's working good. I did one yesterday and it like got all jacked up. I don't know why. Turns out though it was pointing in the wrong direction, so I guess it really doesn't matter, right? 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's on. The noodles are done. Soup is... There it goes. Cool. I wish I would have known exactly when I did that. I could have said, okay, turn this on at this point and this on at this point. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, dumping her out. So that's good. And then we'll dump them in with the soup portion of the show. Okay. You can turn off, and you're off already. And let's give this a stir, and then I'll show you what we're dealing with here. Interesting. It looks much like another one that I did that was a beef broth variety. Here's what you're looking at. Yeah, there we go. And these are my favorite style of Taiwanese noodle, that's for sure. Nice and wide. Usually have a pretty good chew. Cheers. Here is the Australian Wagyu beef. That's quite good. And let's give this broth a sampling. I like that. That's not bad. Not too heavy. It's got a decent amount of spicy, but it's more like herbal spicy, it seems like. I like that. Not bad. Bowl. It's time for bowl. And like I said, I'm really not going to do much craziness to it. What? Say hi, Miles. I like how he still does that. Say hi, Miles, and he says hi, Miles. That's pretty rad. That won't last forever. I find myself, as the days go on, becoming slowly more and more wistful. Okay, now they said to sprinkle this on top. So if anybody's like, dude, I'm gonna be like, dude, that's what they told me to do. And I'm gonna show you something that's inherent to these kind of things in here. They are full of static. Always full of static. Okay, I'm sprinkling it on top. Yeah. Let's do one last noodle. There's a little bit of it on the noodle. Yeah. Premium noodle, tasty broth. A-Sha beef noodle. Ooh. Is it just a bump on it? Oh, it's just a bump on it. It felt like it was like raised, but it's also like shiny. I mean, the printing they did. God, I don't know how much these boxes cost, but I'm sure the box itself wasn't cheap to produce. So, but yeah, this is rad. I'm impressed. I'll do a rotation. It's time for the Rotato of Justice. A-Sha beef noodle soup. I'm glad to see somebody's using these broad noodles in this way. It seems like Taiwanese companies are doing that more often. I'd like to think I had a hand in that, but I don't think I did. Because I've been saying for the longest time, my God, beef it up. But alright, well this is a very tasty beef noodle. And this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one. Bye.